welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a great day. So for today's video I'm going to be doing another foundation review. Now I bought this BH Cosmetics foundation recently. I don't know if it's new or not, I'm not sure, but I have it anyway. And it is the BH Liquid Foundation Naturally Flawless. I got it in the shade 205 Fair Golden. This is what the box looks like, and this is what the bottle looks like, and it comes with a nice pump to go with it. Now it's got some little bits of information on the box, so I'm just going to read it out to you now. Our new and improved BH Liquid Foundation now includes hyaluronic acid to help keep skin hydrated. The lightweight formula imparts a natural looking satin finish and provides medium to full coverage. So we're going to be testing that out in a minute. What I'm going to do, like I always do, is first I'm going to prime my skin. To test it out, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. So my face is all nicely primed. I do really like that primer because it makes me feel nice and smooth, and obviously it's poreless and stuff. I do have a couple of little breakouts on my face. I have red cheeks as well. I have bags under my eyes. I have creases under my eyes, on my forehead, and my smile lines here. So I'm going to be testing how well this foundation covers any spots, pigmentation, and how it creases in my lines also. I also have quite enlarged pores around this part of my nose and my cheeks area, and on my nose as well. So I'm going to see if this foundation like sinks in and settles into my pores, because if it does, it's not so great, but if it doesn't, then awesome. So what I'm going to do, as usual on my foundation testing videos, I'm going to do one half with my Real Techniques beauty sponge, and on the other side I'm going to be using my BH Cosmetics Studio Pro number 4 brush. It's just a flat top dense brush. So this side beauty sponge, this side brush. As usual, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one coat on each side, see how it looks, and I'm going to do another coat on each side and see how well it layers and like things like that, and how badly it creases and stuff. So if you are interested to see how this foundation looks when I apply it to my face, then please keep on watching. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel, and without further ado, let's get into the video. So I'm going to give it a bit of a shake just to make sure it's nice to mix together, because it has been sat in my drawers for a little while, so I want to just give it a really good shake up. I'm going to do one pump on the back of my hand. Looks like this. So first I'm going to do the brush side. So taking my brush, let's just go right in it. Right, so I've applied the layer. It's taken the whole of that one pump, so you might have to do 2 pumps per layer on your face to do the whole face. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit closer so you can get a better look at my skin. Right, so this is what it looks like. I keep looking in the viewfinder just next to me, sorry. So I feel like it has quite a natural finish, one layer of it. It seems to have evened out my skin tone quite nicely. It's not fully covered up every little blemish. I do have a bit of a dry patch on my nose just here, and a little like spot, and it seems to have clung to the dry patch quite a bit just here. It matches my skin tone quite nicely though, I must admit. It's not sinking into my pores just yet, and the creasing around my forehead and my eyes and my smile lines here isn't that bad yet. We'll do another pump. I'm gonna get my sponge and let's just go straight on in. So this is the Beauty Blender side done. It went on much quicker than the brush one did, and it seemed to have the same sort of coverage and same finish and everything, so there's nothing much different there. It's not creasing anywhere yet, which is good. The finish over my pores around my nose is quite similar, because It's not sinking in or anything like that. I used about the same amount of product, so again, 1 pump for 1/2 of the face. The coverage is the same. It's not covered up much redness and spots. It's just kind of evened out the skin tone a bit. So I'm gonna do another pump. I'm just gonna do the other side with the brush now. See how well this layers on. I don't know. Me personally, I don't like layering on foundation with a brush. I much prefer the finish of a sponge. But this is how it looks with the finish of a brush. It kind of looks a little bit cakey. It's not gone on my nose very well either, so I'm gonna have to go over that with the sponge in a minute. I tried to buff it around here in like a circular motion, and it seems to have, like, I don't know, taken a bit of the foundation away. I didn't use as much product this time, so you probably only need like 1.5 pumps second layer, maybe even 1 pump if you want to just like do a quick thin second layer. So it's 3 to 4 pumps altogether. It depends how much you want to wear. I'm just going to go over this side with my sponge just to pat it in a bit better so it's a bit more blended and less cakey looking. And then I'm going to take another pump and do the other side with the sponge. So this is what the sponge side looks like. I just feel like it blends quicker and much more easier and is a little bit less disruptive when you use a sponge for the second layer. It's just my personal preference, to be honest. It doesn't look as cakey on this side as what it did on this side. It is kind of clinging to the dry spot on my nose a little bit. It's not exaggerated texture. It hasn't covered up my little rosacea bit here very well, but you know, you can just go in with like a third little bit of layer or just use concealer. It seems to have glided over my pores around my nose and things quite nicely, and it's not sunken into them yet. So it's made me look a little bit flawless, although it has creased on my top of my eyelids here and a little bit under there as well, if you can see. My forehead's fine. It is quite a nice foundation. It does kind of do what it says on the tin. I would say it's a medium coverage. It's not exaggerated any texture. It's giving me quite a nice like luminous like base to put the rest of my makeup on. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to quickly go off camera and I'm going to apply my concealer, cream contour, a bit of powder, blush and bronzer, and maybe my eyebrows as well, and I'll be back in a minute to let you know how it all layered on my face. So see you in a sec. So I have put all of my makeup on except for my eyes, because I'm going to be doing another video for eyes in a minute. And I think I'm having quite a good skin day except for my nose. Everywhere else on my face looks lovely, looks flawless, looks natural, like glowing, looks really, really pretty. The makeup, the cream contour, the concealer, powder, blush, bronzer, highlighter, everything went on really nicely over the top of the foundation, which was really, really nice. The foundation didn't come away or anything as I was applying the other products on top. But no, I do really, really quite like this foundation, and plus it matches me quite nicely as well, which is always a bonus. I'm going to zoom you in a bit closer so you can get a better look at my skin. So this is up close. You can see my forehead, no lines, wrinkles, nicely diffused. All my skin is blended together. I do have a bit of creasing up here, but once you put your powder eyeshadows and things on, that'll be fine. I always get creasing under my eyes, so I can't get rid of that anyway, but it looks actually not too bad today, which is quite nice. So overall, I am quite happy with this foundation. I think it's quite a nice foundation. You can wear it light, you can wear it a bit more full coverage, just layer it. It layers nicely, but the products layer on top of it really nicely, so I think it's quite a good foundation. So yeah, I will definitely be using this again. My mum has just come in as well, and I was just chatting to her, and she said that my skin looks quite nice. So the foundation has my mum's approval. All the other makeup products I have used I will obviously list below, and I will try and find the link to the BH Cosmetics website for this foundation if you want to check it out. So that's it for this video. I'm not going to be checking in a couple of hours because I don't really have time and it's getting dark and I need to like get ready for work tomorrow and go to bed. So thank you for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I really, really appreciate it as well if you could like the video and also subscribe to my channel and leave a comment in the comments box below of how you think my skin looks, and if you would consider purchasing this foundation. It'd be quite interesting to hear your opinions. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!